go. Man, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Just finished my run, man. Wednesday morning, man. 33 minutes, 25 seconds, man. Look, this woman in the gym, she told me today that, I'm really connected with the Holy Spirit, 'cause we was talking. And it's funny because as I was running, right, let me tell you, yesterday I was reading Matthew chapter 21, verse 28 down, you know what I'm saying? I was reading that at work yesterday. And then as I'm running today, I'm listening to the speaker speak, rest in peace. I was listening to the speaker speak, and he started talking about Matthew chapter 21, verse 28 down. He started talking about the exact same thing that I was reading yesterday. I'm just right on time. And I asked myself earlier today, I was like, I wonder what the name Nathaniel, where does that come from in the Bible? And in that same speech that man was talking about, he started talking about the origin of the name Nathaniel. And it's just crazy, like from the book of John, I believe. And I'm just like, dang, like the things that I was wondering is being answered by this man speaking. You know what I'm saying? God is showing me that I'm right on time. You know what I'm saying? I'm right on time with things, you know what I'm saying? And overall, I'm blessed. But it feels so good to be seen and not just viewed. A lot of us be doing things for so much validation that's outside of ourselves, and we wonder why we feel like a hamster running in the wheel. Or we wonder why we feel like we're not going where we want to go. You know what I'm saying? It's because we're thinking too much outside of ourselves. But really, we need to look within. The outer will change once you change inside. If you try to change the outer, but you're not changing the inside, it's like trying to change your face while looking in the mirror. It doesn't work. It's going to be the same face no matter what expression you make. You know what I'm saying? You have to change your inner to change your outer. You can't lose weight unless you change your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Nothing will change unless you change, bro. At the end of the day, that's just what it is. You got to get up and make change. Dollars make sense. Does it make sense? Nah, but for real though, it feels so good to be seen rather than just viewed. A lot of us be doing so much for this external validation, instant gratification. We hear these terms, we hear the terminology a lot throughout this day, but it's the truth. A lot of people be so stuck in that bubble that you remain stuck in a bubble. How do you expect to change your life if you're not going to change your life? How do you expect God to just remove things out of your life if you're not going to acknowledge what it is? The demons that you struggle with, make sure you learn the names of those demons that come from the Bible. So when you pray, your prayers have more weight to it. You know what I'm saying? The demon of lust, it has the name Asmodeus. You can read that in the book of Tobit, in the Apocrypha. Pray to flee from Asmodeus. Praying against lust, that's great, but once you start calling out the names, you're hitting the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? You're really getting up in there. And it's good to get in the practice of doing that, because one, you're growing in knowledge, and two, your prayers are going to be stronger. And you also have to have more confidence in your prayers too. Don't worry so much about being viewed. You know what I'm saying? Being seen is better than being viewed, but don't be out here living your life just to be seen by others. You don't want to be a Pharisee. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pray out loud in front of everybody. It's okay. It's okay. Make sure you're doing it for you. Make sure you're focusing on in. Because when you're focusing on the out, that's how you fall into instant gratification. That's the moral of this video. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you're changing your in so you can change your out. Look inward to change your outward. If you don't change, nothing will change.